is with the bow. The team will support him there, still make it happen. Weibo attempting to move up, but it's those two angles. Like I said, it's an efficient, I don't want to call it teamwork between both teams, but it's an agreement, right? You both have an extremely strong position. Let's get rid of the teams that solo player towards these end circles. He's going to make a break for it. Murnat definitely saw him, was wondering why he went for that play. I don't think he had much choice in that situation. Murnat had actually pushed off that position as well. It's just unlucky it comes out at that timing. Trang will go down.
Shots back and forth, trades on either side. Intensity building, Saycloud looking for the angle. Murnat from further back, able to assist. They can focus fire on Frankie. He's removed, cauterize it and reset. Two players alive, focusing on the pickup as well. Grab Romeo.
I mean, just make it as hard as possible. A 3v1. There's absolutely no way that Jaiki should be able to get himself out of this one with Yangon Galacticos starting to move up. And the map is enveloped by space as they suffocate out the rest of the teams from the high ground, picking themselves up a big chicken dinner. Not only against some of the hardest spots in the lobby, like...
It's tough for DRX, I mean, because you know DRX is right in front. And they've got a great spot. Alva, I wonder if he gets a bit mixy. He's stayed alive for the longest time. And he's going to be able to take a peek over in Doc if he chooses to fire. But I think for him, he just wants to keep...
Yangon Galacticos aren't going to allow that one to happen.
Soez can truly help Yangon Galacticos in this moment, who are starting to come in. They're starting to close the vice grip, and if Soez can take any members from APG down, that's only going to help the win for the side of Yangon Galacticos. Soez will not be successful. Doc will win the fight, and it will be APG with a 4-man unit against the 4-man unit of Yangon Galacticos. Meanwhile, for Weibo, most likely getting finished off very, very shortly. Ooh. You got one player who's going to be down. Yangon Galacticos going full send to victory.
They want this top spot to close out day one. Two players fall at their feet. A smile just about threading the bullets either side of him, able to dodge them, and Seoul goes down next. A spray down over towards Doc, and that is going to be it. It's curtains for Alpha Gaming. Third place in a pretty brutal fashion on the northeast side now. Just one player from Weibo to stand in the way of Yangon Galacticos. They will be up and over 60 points on the match. A beautiful result for them. Their day has been stellar. DRX as well, up and towards that podium again. Some really consistent performances at the top. They are going blow for blow.
Without a doubt, 4 out of their 6 games, they...
minutes. Scarface as well as Kedge. The other boys now need to step up. Yangon Galacticos with 4 players playing it slow on the southwest edge for a long, long time. They've been quiet, but now look to be deadly.
Murnat bringing the base. Bullet straight to the face. It's uncomfortable for 4 Thrives. Losing so much manpower. Balak with the peak up. Oh, target-rich environment, but the shots just don't deliver. And 4 Thrives are removed. Yangon bided their time for so long. They've engaged off the back of it and made it work. You can get the pickup as well.
This has been in a cap as well as Solus. 2 players that can step up. Yangon Galacticos look to roam out. Frankie in a whole world of hurt, likely to go down soon, and Yangon Galacticos are just starting to sweep here. Fireflux have had no say in the decimation that's happened around this map.
And you love to see it as well, because it's a head-up call from them. As soon as they got that first knock, they go for the controlled engagement, so not only stealing away 2 additional Elim points, but also now setting themselves up potentially for the grand prize that's just inches away from them. Coming away with this one with that first place on the chicken dinner.
Yangon Galacticos currently in first place on the rankings as well. This would push them further away from
but also now setting themselves up potentially for the grand prize that's just inches away from them. Coming away with this one with that first place on the chicken dinner.
Yangon Galacticos currently in first place on the rankings as well. This would push them further away from any other squad inside the lobby. They have been so consistently dominant through the playoffs here. Now Fireflux have to move forward directly into the sightlines of Yangon Galacticos. and they're going to deny the points. It had been dawn, but now it's dusk for Fireflux, and Yangon Galacticos will be here when the sun rises, pick themselves up another chicken dinner and forcing themselves way up there in the...
Want to get more ground. It shifts away from Yangon Galacticos over on this side of the map, and maybe Team Secret went too early. They pulled the trigger, and Alpha Gaming were ready for them.
Absolutely ready. Jaiki now has to get desperate. He's got to push up the solo to try and keep APG's hope and dreams alive for the winner chicken dinner, but APG takes them apart one by one. But hey, maybe there's life, maybe there's an opportunity. Jaiki pushes up, and Buddy's dropped down, unfortunately, and now Yangon Galacticos are pushing in, and Romeo's got a beautiful off angle.
You wait 5 seconds as Team Secret, and none of this happens. You don't rotate down, you don't go for this crash because you don't need to. You wait for Yangon Galacticos to move, but all of a sudden, it's over towards the top of the tables, and Yangon Galacticos trying to defend their first place spot, but Alpha Gaming won't go down without a fight, and they're being assisted by their opponents here. Self-nades, Smile down next, and Yangon Galacticos lose a few in the fight.
Alpha Gaming can still do this, but I love the off angle from Romeo, and a beautiful nade puts it into it, and Yangon Galacticos takes another win for today to put them at tournament. But of course, the narrative has to go to Yangon Galacticos, the winners of PMWC 2025. Well done, boys.
Riyadh bows their heads in awe of Yangon Galacticos, for Smile, for Murnat, for Romeo, for Say Cloud. This is their moment. They have done it. That trophy sits in the middle of the stage. It's only a moment before they'll be able to ascend and lift it in the face of everybody who would take it away from them. Those keys crushed, and only one will be locked into that trophy.
16 keys started for this championship in the grand finals. 15 are going to be crushed. Yangon Galacticos, the only one to maintain their position, to maintain and save their key from destruction. An amazing performance. Again, a team that worked so hard throughout every single stage. Yangon Galacticos earning their spots, refusing to relinquish first place all the way to the very end.
As they take towards the Crusher, you can see they will be dropping those keys. They will be picking up their own to rise above the rest, to be the one. It is Yangon Galacticos.
Congratulations.